So this comes to real problems. Amazon, for example, sells like a bunch of items every day that they have to store using bits. Um, and decimals, again, we said are hard. So zero point 0.3 to represent it, you would need to have some weird fractions that make up zero point 0.3. I believe it's like 3 over 10. And how can we get that using these weird fractions that we have available to us? Like, so it would be 0.25 plus 0.125 plus something else, right? We're looking for that fraction number. Um, and it's going to end up being a lot of bits to represent zero point 0.3. Um, it's really hard. So what they do is they're going to round up or down um, to the nearest whole number. If you always round up, so take zero point 0.3 and go to 4, that's going to be really good for the owner. They're going to make an extra 0.7. They're going to say everything's 4 pounds, even though it's 3.3 pounds. So they get selling 0.7 stuff for nothing they did. If you if you always round, oh, I did it backwards. Down goes to 3. So that's good for the consumer gets an extra free 0.3 pounds. This is the opposite. What would be the problem? When you add that up over hundreds of sales and thousands of sales, it becomes a lot of weight over time. Like it gets really big when you do a lot of sales. It's going to lead to some issues. Um, so the big idea is binary sucks for some decimals. Let's be honest. Um, it's tough. Um, Getting 0.39 is a tough number to get through, and technically it would be like technically I think you can do it, even though this says you can't. It's just like a freaking pain, and it would be like you need a lot and a lot of numbers. Um, it would be very close. Um, if you really want to look it up, they have this thing that you can convert, and it will convert it for you. You could just type in 0.39. You're going from decimal to binary. Why do you click enter? I want 0.39. I don't know how I did this. Let's go to 0.39. So this is the number it would be. It's like huge, right? Um, oops, it's not where I was trying to go. Yeah, but it gets confusing. You don't want to do decimal, so you round. That leads to some errors. Um, so that's the big idea. Um, you can either have a number too big for the amount of bits you have, that's overflow, or when you round, you're going to get some errors. Um, Thank you, and make sure you turn in these slides.